a little bit, like low 60s, 63 maybe. But I figured I'd come out here and share with you what I got going on today. Not a huge amount. I was thinking about hitting these girls with some oxalic acid today, and which requires me to go to the store and uh, get some drill bits. I know I've got some, but then I'd have to find them. So I'm gonna have to run up to the store and get some. But check this out. Hey DC, good morning. Check this out. The pollen tube. They are hitting the tube here. Very, very much so today. They're This is probably the most active I've seen them on the pollen tube in a while. And they are taking it in. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully everybody's having a good day so far. But yeah, they are taking back the Ultra Bee. And I mean, I just put a couple cups in there the other day, and they're finally getting in there and getting it. Yep, that's for sure, man. The with this Ultra Bee. Hey Sam, we got a pollen dearth over here by me that they are attempting to hoard it in as much as they can. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, but I have very little left, so I just put a couple cups in there, and they are really, and it's breezy too. They are really, really going after it today and trying to get that pollen. So I guess I need to see if I need to put some pollen sub on these girls. However, you know how it is with the hive beetles here, so that's a thing. Also, I've got a colony that, I don't know, they don't look as busy or active or as many bees in there, so I'm going to probably do something with this colony here. I mean, just from the landing board there, they don't appear to have many bees. They might actually just, there's not enough there to say they're getting robbed out on that second one, but they don't seem to be doing much there. Like, you know, see, that one's got bees on it, that one's got bees all over it. That one is kind of still in the shade. And that one over there. So it might just be one of those that's a little bit later in the day before they come out. But there's a few bees going in and out. So that might be a issue colony right there to look at. But the rest of these girls are doing, you know, pretty good. The ones in the sun are definitely active. But this one's kind of in the shade still, but it's all right. Sorry, internet crapped out on me for some reason right there, but that one right there doesn't look as active as, let's say, any of the other ones. So that's probably one I'm gonna have to take a closer look into, see what's happening there. But most of them look like they're doing pretty well. This one here has been on the ground ever since I got it, and Steve brought it here. It's been there, and now it's looks like a triple deep, basically. So as long as they can get what they want. I did find and mark that queen there, so she's all right. Ground zero colony. Got one trying to get me there, but everybody's looking pretty good, you know. all the ones that I've got over here seem like they're living life pretty well. This colony, the little purple nuke, in that plastic nuke box. We'll see. See, I gotta check that out. They're bringing in, but they are bringing in some of that Ultra B over here. But yeah, that was the main thing, guys. I wanted to show you was this this tube feeder. If you haven't made one of these, they're not real expensive, guys. Couple fittings and a little piece of pipe there, and dump you some sub in it. And if they need it, they're gonna come get it. And so they're hitting both sides really well today, so I think that's a good thing. Even Rue's out here messing around. But that just tells me there's no pollen around for them to get. So I might have to get them some more. I might just have to get a... Oh, really? It did kind of internet disconnect for a second. So the other thing you can do if it's nice weather, you can just put some in a bucket and lay it on its side and they'll get it as well. But yeah, they're trying to get this here, this sub. And so I thought you guys might find that interesting, that they are hitting the sub. And I've got, let's check the I'm gonna start trying to get this thing cleaned up over here a little bit more. Got a little bit of syrup left in, very little bit. I need to get it off of this tote so I can get the tote off the truck and drive my truck again. But it's that's how much I got left in there. So however much that is left in the tote. So I'm probably gonna start draining some of that out. Let me see. I can get a bucket or a few out of here. Let's see. So I can undo this strap. Grab that. It's dirty. I don't really care. Just open it up. It's not going to come out fast anymore. Plus it's cold. So we just start it up and let it go. Grab another bucket, I guess. Got a few lids. Yeah. Just let it go. Oh, I missed your comment there, DC. Hold on. Yeah, well, it's not very heavy. So, matter of fact, it's deceptively light. Now with the sugar in it, yeah, that's a little bit. And I don't have the vent open on the top, which would make it go even faster, but it's all good. I'll probably take this and go drop it right in. But this is a, it's always a constant work in progress, right? Everything's a work in progress around here. And maybe once the syrup level gets down below, it'll probably start letting some air in. And yeah, it's going slow now, for sure. Plus it's cold, so. Yeah, I thought about doing that as well. just getting another tote and then pumping directly into the other tote on the ground. But then the other tote has to be high enough, or a transport, or use the pump to pump it out of the other tote to fill buckets and everything. But there's a yellow jacket right on the end there. But yeah, just a slow fill on the buckets here right now until some air gets in there, and it'll probably shoot out like crazy. I might be able to get it off of here. I just got to get the rest of the sugar out of here, Mr. Sam. Once I get the sugar off, it's pretty light. But I mean, that thing was full up to there, so that's how much feed I've given them this year. Well, I got some in buckets, guys, don't get me wrong. I got some in buckets, but most of it has gone into open feeders or straight in the colony. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely doesn't take too terribly long, but I mean, it's, you know, it is kind of cool out today, so it's not as, like when I got it, it was in the 80s, so it was coming out much quicker. And I also had the top open, which I don't have open now, so there's no, you know, doesn't let the vacuum, let it flow through. It's kind of like a giant feeder bucket, just like you would have on top of your colony, right? It's got a vacuum on it. And then I just pump it as far as I can. Be the middleman. That's it. If you got enough bees that you can get it. And it'll work. So typically what I do is I just get it up pretty tall. It's actually on an angle there. Whoops, sorry, it's actually on an angle, so I'll just shut it off. And then usually, oh, yellow jacket just landed in it. Usually I just pull the bucket out of the way, pop the other bucket down, start it back again. And that's, I don't know, that's about 5 gallons-ish, close to it. Just lid it off. And move that over with the others over here. Just let it run. Won't be long. I probably got 10, I don't know, maybe 15 gallons left in there. So we'll just let it run out. Fill it as best we can. So it's not much to it, but I want to get it off the truck so I can empty the truck, maybe get the truck washed. Still got my guard rooster following me around. Oh, wind blowing the sugar. I'm just curious what's going to happen when the level of the sugar gets lower than the valve and it starts letting air back up through the pipe. It'll probably come out quicker. Maybe. Don't know. Otherwise I'll have to throw something under it to tilt it up a little bit so it runs to the front. And yeah, you may not. Some people don't. Down here in South Carolina, we got kind of weird beekeeping. I'll say that much, because we go through a nectar dearth and a pollen dearth and every other kind of dearth and small hive beetles. So I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch on a YouTube video, but it's something. Just trying to get the last little bit of this out of here. Be nice. Would be nice, ladies and gentlemen. And I can get this, start getting this stuff cleaned up and put up. And some OA done. You know, drink your coffee, watch some syrup pour. Whatever you gotta do. Of course, this, yeah, I mean, it's, the tank is pretty level. Pretty level. Won't be long, it'll be, I'm just curious if it'll start pouring faster with the deal there. Actually, it seems like it is going a little bit faster than it was. Ah, another yellow jacket drowned it in syrup. That's a good thing. There's a yellow jacket trying to land on my phone now. Get away from me, yellow jacket. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely thick. Definitely thick stuff, and the bees are already on it out there. So, I mean, I could put some open feed out. Maybe that's what I do with this bucket and then bring the bucket back. Yeah, it's almost ready here. And what I usually do is I usually just cut it down, cut it off, and let it drain, drip a little bit. And pretty much stop dripping. Let me go see if I can weasel some. These totes are good, but you always find dead bees. You know, there's not a ton of bees over here right now. So I just try to find where there's less bees. Give me a second, I'm gonna pour this in, guys. I'm gonna set you down for just a second. All right. So they'll settle down on it for a second. I don't know, ask me, did I want a can? Yeah, hopefully, well, here, it doesn't get excessively cold here. And that kind of messes with us here, because we end up feeding a lot over the winter to make sure they make it to spring. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I think here soon, I mean, you can see how low it is. Seems like it might be pouring out a bit faster, or not. Could just be a the The woolly caterpillars say the same thing about a warm winter. Is that really a thing? I know Greg Burns was talking about that like last year. Well, with feed, I think it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. But yeah, it's coming out slow, guys, real slow. This area over here, I'm probably going to end up taking these stands down and using them for my other colonies up front and figuring out something else to do back here with those two framers. Oh, there we go, another air bubble. You see it? Bloop. Yeah, I will. But I have to climb up in the truck, and it's hard to climb up in the truck and do a live stream at the same time with this truck. Plus, I just use a gravity feed off my tote, off the truck, so it's not a great thing there. I'm gonna have to tilt it though, because look how low it is. So hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna have to tilt it a bit and put something, maybe put something under the end and see if I can. Oh, there it goes. Started. It's not very heavy, even right now. I grabbed it left-handed and tilted it up, but I guess for my 40-ish colonies, it was about 250 to 260 gallons. So not terrible. 250 gallons or so into the colonies. And feeding them, you know. And then I can, you know, bring it down, wash it out, what have you. Yeah, it's here, man. It's easy to tell when there's something. They'll be like that pollen feeder. They'll hit it one day. Just heard a door close. Mailman. I think I hear the here feeding is almost essential. Not always, you know, there's some people that don't. Yeah, I feed in the hives as well. So I've gotten to the point to where they started backfilling that, so I really kind of stopped with that feed. I might get a 5-gallon bucket out of this. I don't know how the totes are. Oh, hey, look, we got a visitor. He saw me live and came on over. Here's Mr. Sam.
He didn't want you trying to hurt yourself and messing up your truck.
You know, the guy tied the totes down. I don't even know how hard it's going to be to get the tote off of there. As far as not really getting it off there, but unstrapping it. So.
And it's so high off the ground.
That's the biggest. I mean, I've grabbed it with one hand and was able to tilt it. It's not that heavy.
Yeah, but still, you need help on the other end to get it balanced.
And Just get the last little bit out of there.
What we could do, we could find a limb strong enough that'll pick it up when it's empty. Put you a pulley on it.
Oh, it's, I mean, the guy literally dragged the thing in there.
He might have been better in help than us.
Yeah, probably. Let me see. Mike could just drag it to one side, unhook it, and drag it to the other. There's one. Already got this side unhooked. It's got it. He's tied up here, Sam.
Huh?
He's got it tied off the excess up top here. So. Get that. So the front. These came from Harbor Freight. They were 27 bucks or something for 4 of them. And we still got some.
Yeah, well, the ones that I use wouldn't work very well, I don't think. Mine's only 400 pounds or something like that. But I normally buy from a bees.
Right.
Yeah, I need to come over and get some tabs anyway.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, David. Let me see. I think, look, we just about got every bit of syrup out of that tote. Just dripping it. Probably could run like that for a long time.
Yeah. You want me to get in there and tip it over?
It's we got to get the ones off the front. Let me see.
Oh.
And this thing is just stuck in here. And this was a brand new tote. So let me close this valve down here. See what we got. Little tractor. No, not if I buy that land. I won't be able to afford any tractors. I won't be able to afford any new bee boxes to put on the land.
You got it.
Oh, it's pretty light. It's pretty light. It's not. It lays. I think it weighs less than a wooden tote. Oh, this lid's got a hole in it. That would have been failure. Let me put this lid on it. I'll get another one of these in the spring, another tote for my 1-to-1. And put this over here with these. Yeah, this right here is just stuck in there, Sam. It's not, well, I actually could just undo the whole deal here. Oh yeah, as soon as they find it. And let me climb up in there. They're unhooked? Oh wow, how'd that happen? Oh, I know how that happened.
They're both that way.
Alright, well. See, it's now the question is how much syrup's stuck in the back of it, right? Once they set this up. Setting y'all up here, you might get a weird angle. Got it on the side over there, Sam. Perfect.
Hey, that's a lot easier for 2 people than 1 people.
Yeah, they've probably been rolling down the road here. So, it's official. Tote's off the truck. Now I can tote the tote over there somewhere.
Okay.
But this, there you go. Perfect. See all this pine straw?
How'd you get that off?
Oh, I just popped it out of here. And it might just be jumbled in there too much. Sorry if y'all are getting seasick on the video here. Come on. Maybe it's just...
Might need to loosen that screw.
It's a Torx bit too. So. Kind of got bound in there.
Well,
it ain't going
we
nowhere.
can do here.
Let's see. I mean, it's really pretty light. Just got all these roots.
Oh yeah.
Works for me.
Okay, that's, you can't put none back there.
What? Bees? Oh yeah, I could. I could put them back there. That's where I had them originally, remember?
I remember that.
And they got beetled up.
Well, got these, the tab now and the thing that goes on the bottom, that's pretty much taken care of.
You noticing that with those bottoms on yours too?
I haven't seen any beetles. I built some more of those yesterday and painted them, so I'll be putting them on today. But I don't have that many beetles, or my Swiffer sheets pretty much wiped them out.
Yeah, I had the Swiffer sheets and I had to de-beetle them with the bottom boards.
Yeah.
But
Beetles, it's just that I didn't want to have to watch you and the bug man there. He showed me that I didn't really need it. The Swiffer sheets, and who was it,
Fred Dunn.
Yeah. He talking about the Swiffer sheets, and
Well, he's getting. I think he gets like three beetles a year up there where he's at.
Yeah, but he's helping us out.
Yeah.
So
this is true. So what was you doing in your yard today?
I just come out.
You just came out the door and was like, "Oh, Bob's live. Let me jump in the truck."
No, I come out and I ate my breakfast. Then I went and took a shower. Then I come out and you were on. So.
You see my pollen tube?
Yeah, I saw your pollen tube.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got any more.
Powder sub. I've got very little left. I need to order another bag.
I think I've got a little, but not, I don't know.
Now I've got some pollen patty.
I got pollen.
A little bit, but that's stuff I made up too. So I gotta do a bunch. And then I put this little bit of feed over here today. You know, I still got bees in one of these. In that orange one in the middle there. That one right in between the blue and the pink one right there. It's got a couple bees in it. Not a lot. I didn't see a queen in it last time, so it might be a laying worker or something like that.
Yeah. I had a couple of little marked queen and a queen cell.
I just dumped a bucket in here. There was a bunch of dead bees in the middle, and I just put the feed in there, and they're already starting to come get it.
Yeah, I had a bunch of dead ones in the middle of mine yesterday too.
You can see.
Lord.
Oh yeah, y'all ain't seen Mr. Sam's new truck unless he showed it on one of his videos.
No.
So, yeah,
That was a bolt unseen from North Carolina.
out of North Carolina.
And it's all, everything's got, everything.
They're just going crazy on that thing today. Sorry guys about the connection, but you see the second one right there doesn't, that middle one right there doesn't have quite the bees coming in and out like the other ones. So either it's just weaker or I got them in too big of a box. The rest of these are looking pretty good, I think, at the moment. And lots of bees and what have you flying around, so not too bad. Not too bad. If all of these here make it, I'm better than I was last year, but that would mean all of these would have to go away. So I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, you're doing good.
So can't complain about it too much. But anyway, guys, we're gonna hop off of here, and I'm gonna talk to Mr. Sam for a few minutes, see what's going on, and we will talk to you guys again later. Have a good day. Look at all them bees flying behind Mr. Sam's head there. They're everywhere today. So.
But they're friendly today.
Oh, Shane. So to give you an example, to make a 5-gallon pail of 1-to-1, you'd have to buy 25 pounds of sugar. 25 pounds of sugar is about $17 now.
I don't know. I haven't.
You haven't had to buy it because we've been getting the syrup.
Yeah.
So, so that means for 2-to-1, you would pay, what, $35? We'll just round it, about $35. And for 5 gallons of syrup, it cost me $10.
Yeah. To make
for 2-to-1.
Yeah.
Straight syrup 2-to-1.
Yeah. But
So
you take 25 gallons of sugar, dump it in a 5-gallon bucket, fill it up with water, and then you got to mix it all up and everything.
well, I mean, we're saving 60% on our sugar at least. So
It costs about what, $1 a gallon?
$1 a gallon for 1-to-1.
Yeah.
So it's better than bagging it and doing the work. I'd rather load the tote on the truck and then drive up hour and a half each way to get it, but works for us. It's $1 a gallon. Look at that, landed right on the side of my face, y'all.
Yeah, he's just playing.
Just checking me out. Could have been deadly. Could have been deadly. I'm glad you like my razor stubble. Anyway, guys, have a good one. We'll talk to you guys again soon. And watch Mr. Sam's channel, South Carolina Happy Bees. He puts out a lot of content.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you guys later. Have a good day.